This one's cheaper.
Testing. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our enlarged opening ceremonies. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming to G-Fest 24. Welcome. We're growing, and we've made a few changes to accommodate that, and one of them is to open up the room on both Friday and Saturday nights, so we have a little more elbow room for the opening ceremonies, and splitting the costume parade into two so that we get a bit of a break between the kids and the adults, and a few other things that we're doing, which are all good things, I hope, but as usual, we'll welcome your feedback on how you think it's going and whether what we consider improvements actually are. So please feel free to grab any member of the committee over the course of the weekend and give your feedback. We always appreciate it. My name is J.D. Lees, and I'm the editor of GFan, and so I'd like to begin by introducing the main members of the committee, although there are many, many people that are involved in making this convention possible for everybody. And but there are some who work throughout the year and work a little bit harder than others, and so these are also the people that you can stop during the course of the weekend and provide your feedback to. So I'm going to ask, they do all deserve a big round of applause, but I'm going to ask if they could stand as I call them, and you guys hold applause to the end and let them know as a group how much you appreciate their efforts. So first, we're going in alphabetical order here. The man who's put together a fabulous schedule of presentations over the course of the weekend, 3 days, and we often get complaints that there's so many good things going on at the same time that you just can't see it all, but we get a lot of good input, and the guy who organizes it and corrals it and massages it into shape is the editor of Mad Scientist magazine, Martin Arlt. Thank you very much. I guess a little clap if it's okay. But this year we have many guests, more than many years, and somebody has to keep track of them all and get them where they need to go, whether that be to sessions or sightseeing. And the fellow who's in charge of doing all that and who does it so well is Tim Bean. The next guy is a very busy guy, and he's so busy he may not actually be here. I don't see him. He's maybe rounding up youthful costume paraders, but he's responsible for that show and also for the special effects filming that goes on in Ballroom 5. It's so much fun. And also for creating our own sort of GFan/GFest figures, including new GFantis figures, which are for sale down in Ballroom 5 as well. Paul Gavins. Paul, are you here? I didn't think so. He's busy right now. Sorry about that. Next is our head of publicity and media. He also does the film festival and the in-house TV, which is very popular. He's also in charge of signage and many other things around the convention. Jeff Horn. He's probably putting up some signs. Modeling contest and display are always very popular, and also the instruction thread for modeling, which enables young fans and older fans to get in and enjoy that other aspect of the hobby, and responsible for organizing all that is Stan Hyde. Also, Stan does a lot of presentations too, general, not just modeling, and Kaiju Confessions is the culmination of G-Fest every year, and Stan's responsible for that, so we hope you'll join in. I don't think my beautiful daughter is here. Peyton is in charge of organizing the volunteers and making sure that we have them where we need them, and I'm very grateful to her for that, but she isn't able to be here. And speaking of controlling, or what do they say, herding cats or whatever, in charge of the dealer's room and as well as G-Fest charity effort, which every year raises thousands of dollars for needy individuals within our community, is Dave Nunes. Please visit his G-Fans Helping G-Fans table, which is on the other side of the dealer's room. I know sometimes we're sort of fixed on the doorway to the dealer's room and might miss it in our peripheral vision, but it's right across the hall. Go, and he's got a lot of good stuff too. And it'll be a lot cheaper than the dealer's room if you buy a one ticket and win it all, so don't forget it. My good friend, he's not here either. He's usually unconscious by now because he's been manning the registration table all day, Eric Mortensen, but a big thank you to Eric. He and I started together at grade 1, and he's not a big Kaiju fan, but I've never given up trying to convert him, and he's still coming, so there's still hope. But he likes meeting all of you, actually, as we all do, but that's what he gets out of the convention. He likes the people, he likes meeting people as they come in. He's a great guy. In charge of our website, which allows everybody to register online and keep up to date with what's going on, as well as organizing the art display contest, is Steve Pazinski. Great idea. And the guy without whom you wouldn't be able to hear me now, or see me, or anything else that goes on in these ballrooms, because he runs the AV equipment all day, and we're so grateful for him doing that important job. Andy Steele. And the hybrid sort of guy who's part guest and part staff, who comes every year and does all of our translation and emceeing and guest looking after and many, many other things. Robert Scott Field, I hope you take it as a compliment that I introduced you as one of us rather than one of the guest groups. So I wanted to get one little matter of business out of the way. It's come to my attention that some people have been, they booked their rooms for the hotel here and got the G-Fest rate on some nights, but for some glitchy reason, the hotel has not been giving you the G-Fest rate on every night. If you booked during the period of time when the rooms were available, and now that you've come here, you find you're not being able to get the G-Fest rate, please come tomorrow to the registration table and give us your names, and we're trying to get that fixed on a case-by-case basis. So that's the little bit of business I want to get out of the way when I have a lot of people who can hear what I'm saying. So. Okay, I want to thank a couple of people for helping the convention this year. One is Funimation, who provided a great number of Shin Godzilla posters to give out at the They also made it possible for us to see Shin Godzilla tomorrow night, and so we're very grateful for that. And there are many people who do various things to help make the convention, but I just wanted to mention one who goes the extra mile every year. It's Matt Evangelista, Kaiju Modeler, who is so generous with his time and donations and prizes and things like that, that I just wanted to make a special mention. I don't know if Matt is here, but I wanted to thank him very much. Okay, unless I've forgotten something, which would not be unusual, I would like to, at this point, introduce our head table, as it were. These are our guests that we're going to enjoy the company of over the course of the weekend. I always say we're very grateful to them for coming on such a long and arduous plane flight to meet their fans over here in the West. I guess I could say Miss Ōshima didn't have to come as far as everybody else did, but all the rest of them had a very long and draining flight, and then they show such great energy and enthusiasm when they're here that we appreciate them very much. So I'm going to introduce them one by one, but first of all, let's give a warm welcome to our head team. I'm going to ask each if they like to say a few words. I'll start right here on my right. The actor, a renowned actor and stuntman and suit actor, and his second visit to G-Fest, and the first one was actually quite a long time ago, was in 2000 in California, and we're very glad to have him back, Mr. Ryuki Kitaoka.
Oh well, hello again and nice to meet you. My name is Ryuki Kitaoka. So actually I attended it as a guest at the G-Fest 2000. And after 70 years, I came back to G-Fest 2017. So I'm really happy to be here, and so like a gorgeous guest to be here. So please have fun, and thank you very much to be here. So, okay.
Don't worry, Scott, you're not going to be...
I don't think they need me now.
Next, a filmmaker involved very much in the Ultraman series, 2 or 3 movies, I think, and 2 series. Mr. Shinji Higuchi said that he was born with a camera in his hand, and so we've enjoyed his work over the years. Mr. Kitaoka Taguchi.
Nice to meet you, everyone. I am Kitaoka Taguchi. どうも、僕はウルトラマン X とウルトラマンオーブの監督をやっていました。
Yeah, you did Ultimate X and okay.
今回はこんな楽しいお祭りに参加できてとても光栄に思います。
I'm very happy to be at this wonderful festival. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.
Next, we of course are looking forward to seeing Shin Godzilla and talking about Shin Godzilla, and so we've got the 2 key people associated with Shin Godzilla. Next is the associate director and also the associate director of Attack on Titan, I believe, parts 1 and 2, and other tokusatsu films in Japan, Mr. Kazuhiro Nakagawa.
皆さん英語なんで僕は日本語で。
Says I speak really good Japanese, so I'll talk in Japanese.
監督よりも先にちょっと挨拶するの忍びないんですけども、僕も3年前は怪獣の日という映画でこちらに来させてもらいまして。
I'm a little bit worried talking before Mr. Higuchi, but I'll do my best. He's been doing these movies for the last 3 years.
今回は監督と一緒に来れたんで、この前よりも2倍楽しめたらなと思ってますのでよろしくお願いします。
I'm very happy to be here with Higuchi and everybody else, and I think I'll be able to enjoy myself as much as everybody else as well. Thank you very much.
I know in Japan there's an order that I should be doing things in, but hey, this is America.
This is America, so yeah. They'll tell me about it when I go back to Japan.
About that. If they come back again, we'll know that they weren't too upset about this. Go in this, I go in this, I go inside. Next, we have the Japanese Academy Award winning. Force behind the Heisei Gamera series, and the man who single-handedly, with some help behind the scenes, but literally transformed the Japanese kaiju eiga genre, Mr. Shinji Higuchi.
Thank you very much. 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 Thank you very much.
He says he's just got a phone call.
ロビーのテーブルの上に飛んでる格好のジェットジャガーが落ちていました。
He wanted to tell somebody he found a small jet jaguar fell on the ground somewhere, so whoever lost it, he has it for you.
落とした人は私のところなんです。
Yeah, please come to him and he'll sign an autograph as well. He
すごく出来がいいので僕が持って帰りたい。
says if no one comes to claim it, he's taking it home. So. It's yours, どうぞ。
Yeah, keep it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was actually basically a repeat of the speech he gave when he accepted the Japanese Academy Award.
It was deep in it, yeah. It was very easy to translate too.
Next, we have all benefited from the efforts of the only woman ever to score a Godzilla movie, and unfortunately 3 Godzilla movies, and I keep hoping it's going to be more than 3 Godzilla movies. We're very honored to have it together with us this weekend is Michiru Ōshima.
Good evening, everyone.
My name is Michiru Ōshima. I'm a film composer, and I composed 3 times Godzilla. First one is Godzilla vs. Mega Killer.
Yes.
Second one is Godzilla vs. Mecha Godzilla.
Yes.
And last one is Godzilla. Monster Mecha Godzilla.
That's right. Yes. Nice. Yes. Do you know these movies? I'm very happy. She's looking at me to translate. I'm very happy. So, thank you. All right.
And at the far end of the table, we have